What is your definition of a good life? Because I think for most people, it's one where you work a job that you like, or you have the freedom to do whatever you want to do. On your off days, you have awesome friends to hang out with. And overall, you earn good money and you feel secure. So there's no signs of suffering. Why would you want suffering? But I will convince you now that your bad situation right now is actually a thing you could feel glad for, and it isn't actually meant to hurt you. I promise you, you are in the exact right situation that you need to be in right now. Imagine a world like ours, but there is one big difference. The world is gray. Everything is the same color. Every person works the same job, or at least the job gives them the same stimulation as any other job. Every partner is the same. Everything is the same. The people are filled with so much boredom. Contrast is the very thing that gives our life meaning. It gives us challenges and pain, but by now you might have already noticed that you cannot have happiness if you don't have pain. They are basically two sides of the same coin. If one of them comes into existence, the other one automatically comes along with it. They cannot exist alone. To understand this, you can look at the extremes, life and death. You cannot have life without death, but you cannot have death if there wasn't any life in the first place. At least not in our 3D. The greatest thing about contrast is that it enables us to find out what we don't like and what we do like. And there is so many options out there. Like, there is something for everyone. Everyone can have something that they do like and what they don't like. But how do we even find out what we like? There is always a subconscious or conscious process in our minds that helps us label things and organize things into categories of what we do like and what we don't like. And we can't have them if we don't have an experience first that triggers us to have this process. So having a negative experience can actually propel you towards your dreams, because having clarity on what you want is always the first step to achieving anything. Because how are you going to achieve any goal if you don't know what you want? Imagine where would you end up if you had no aim in life and didn't even know what you were doing. But my situation is really bad. Like, who in the right mind would even want this? And then ask yourself, what are you learning from this experience? And subscribe to my channel, because I'm gonna make more videos on how to get yourself into a better situation and into the life of your dreams. Because did you know that most successful people are actually successful because they suffered? Like a healer who has had the worst injury in his life, and then he learned how to heal himself and recovered from it, had so much new experience and gained so much knowledge, which he can now give on to other people and help them deal with the same situation, which made him become successful because he knows the solution to a problem, which, if you know business, that is success. And he is now able to help everyone, and not only helping himself with his success, but also helping others. So check out Dr. Joe Dispenza or other healers. Or like a business person who is successful because he went through a lot of problems and he solved them, and he gained experience from trial and error, and not every experience on his way was perfect, but he pushed himself. He went through the negative thing to get where he is. And all of these people are now saying that they are extremely grateful for having that negative experience, because it brought them so far in life. So I encourage you to ask yourself the question, what am I learning from this? What experience am I gaining from my bad situation? And adopt the mindset that everything is there to teach you. You are in this situation right now because you are supposed to learn this lesson. And just seeing that can make you absolutely grateful for your bad situation. And seeing that you are growing every day, because you want self-improvement, right? So if you are asking for a better life, you need to first go through the bad steps to learn how to live a better life, to adopt new mindsets, to adopt new beliefs. You need to go through them. In 2022, I went through months of depression. And now looking back at it, I know I've learned so much. And even during that time, I already knew I was gonna grow a lot. If you compare me before depression with myself after depression, you will see so much growth in me. I was happy before, but I never had any connection to my own emotions. I didn't really know how to deal with emotions, and I was very far away from reality, I'd say. And I was never really able to really empathize with people who are going through depression. And I always thought that's an experience that's so far away from me because I'm just happy-go-lucky. But now I am grateful for this experience because I have become a better and kinder person. I can understand others who are going through depression, who are going through tough times, and I can also teach them how to get out of that. And I'm currently working on some video ideas on how to help others who are going through tough times right now and give them my advice and what I learned, which I never would have been able to do if I didn't go through that experience. I deleted the term suffering from my vocabulary and I exchanged it with the word growth. Trust the universe that what you're going through right now is exactly the right thing at the right timing, and that you are learning, you are growing, you are constantly expanding, and you never have to be afraid that your growth is going back, because we are always expanding. Our minds and our spirit are always expanding. Everyone has their own pace, but I promise you, you are growing and your soul and mind are expanding. I think a suitable affirmation for this is, everything is always working out for me if I relax and let it happen. Because that is the law. Take a deep breath. As soon as you stop the momentum of your negative thinking, you will return to your natural peace and happiness. Your natural state is abundant. Feel that. Everything is exactly the way it should be right now, and you are in the right place. Don't forget to see more of my content, and